This is Dan Tracy. And you know, in martial arts, traditionally, a lot of classes would have what's called mat chats. And mat chats is where you'd stop practicing, you'd stop any exercise, you'd sit on the mat, and you'd have discussions. And you would pick out different things and talk about them and explore them. Well, this is going to be kind of like that. This will be a mat chat related to Tai Chi, and what I call one of the first Tai Chi trilogies. So Webster defines a trilogy as a group of three related things. And what we're going to look at today is the first is breathing, the second is balance, and the third is motion. In Tai Chi, all things react with everything else. But there are closer relationships within certain groupings. These groupings are the fundamentals of the art, the foundation of the practice, and the basis of TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. As a new student to Tai Chi, I struggle to understand the focus and movements of the practice. After all, my reasoning for starting Tai Chi was health related. I had back issues, lower back issues that were crippling me and changing my lifestyle in a negative way. So I wasn't really focusing on the other nuggets that Tai Chi would offer. But we're going to talk about those. So here we go. Let's take a look at the first trilogy that I saw in Tai Chi practice. So the first trilogy I saw is a grouping of breathing, balance, and motion. Okay? When's the last time you thought about breathing? You probably didn't until we started this little chat. Traditionally, you don't think about breathing. It's an unconscious movement of the body. But three things can usually happen. You can breathe unconsciously, not thinking about it. Your body can enhance the breathing or short the breathing or make the breathing faster because of the need for more oxygen because of increased athletic requirement. Or you can mindfully take control of your breath and increase the oxygen flow to your blood and increase the exchange of carbon dioxide out of your blood. So we take breathing for granted. Why? Well, during the normal breathing cycle, we only exchange 10% of the lung capacity, leaving 90% of that lung capacity in our lungs old and used up. By mindful breathing techniques, we can increase the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide by many times, providing a substantial increase in oxygen to our blood flow and better exchange and better health. Tai Chi breathing techniques, what are we asking about there? What are we talking about there? Well, number one, you get taught to first breathe through your nose, okay? Not through your mouth, but through your nose. And then number two, breathe to your diaphragm. Now the diaphragm is a membrane on the bottom of your lungs down here. The lungs actually sit on the membrane. And you exchange that air into the bottom of your lungs, expanding the diaphragm. Now, take and visualize or imagine breathing through your nose, and your mouth, and your throat to the bottom of your lungs. So one way to help visualization is to add some color to it. So look at the air coming in as blue, the color blue. So it's mixed like the sky. Okay? It comes in through your nose, down through your throat, down through your esophagus, into your lungs, down to the bottom of your lungs to the diaphragm. Now it sits in the diaphragm, it exchanges oxygen for carbon dioxide and other waste products. Now it comes back up the lungs, back up the esophagus, but we're going to give it a color of red because now it's got more negative in it than it does positive. Okay? Blue going down, red coming out. So imagine that red air that is got all the waste products in it coming up, out, and out through your nose. So why is it important to use the nose versus the mouth? Well, you've got filtering in your nose. So therefore you have nature's filter already built in. You might as well use it. It's good for you. So mindful breathing, your breath cycle, be mindful of how your breath cycle works. Follow it consciously. If you want to add some color to it, blue coming down, red coming out, that's great because that helps you visualize it. And when you visualize something, you can produce it. Breathing combined with motion. And generally, breathe out when you are body parts moving away. Breathe in when a body part is moving in. And breathe out when you sink, and breathe in when you expand. Now there are exceptions to those, but these are good ways to start, okay? Take time to watch a baby breathe. Have you ever done that? Have you ever seen a small baby sitting in a crib, sleeping, and you see that their belly rises and falls, rises and falls? They don't breathe with their chest, they breathe with their belly. Get back to diaphragm breathing and baby breathing. Without good breath techniques, motion balance will suffer. So you have to start with breathing before you can take and work on the others. Balance. What are we talking about in balance? I mean, I'm standing up balancing. Well, not everybody has that ability. Not everybody has that ability as they age. You worked hard to learn to balance as a baby. As an adult, train hard to keep that balance. Have you ever watched a baby learn to walk? Balance does not come with birth. It is a learned technique from much trial and error. As we age, we live in habits. Generally, our movements and mobility simplifies, resulting in more sitting time and less uptime. Without constant training, the human body will lose its ability to balance. Tai Chi is all about balance training for the body. Motion. Okay, so this is the third part of that trilogy. You must have balance and good breathing technique to be successful in your motion. Try holding your breath and walking. Try holding your breath and digging a hole. Try holding your breath and doing anything. You'll see how important breathing is. We take it for granted, yes, but without it, we're not going to stay around too long. In Tai Chi, one part of the body moves, the whole body should move. So if I move in here in motion, the whole body moves in motion. Too much standing, too much sitting, and too much busy life events prevent focus of the total body movement. Total body movement provides flexibility, inner body massage, better blood movement, heart conditioning, and the ability to burn unnecessary and unneeded calories. Although there are exceptions, Tai Chi is practiced slow, sometimes called moving meditation. Did you know that the movement practiced slow will burn more calories than a movement practiced fast? Total body movement provides healthier environment for the whole body. In summary, Tai Chi offers a very practical way to improve your breathing, balance, and motion, and thus your health. It's not the only way, but it is working for me, and Tai Chi can work for you. By understanding and practicing this Tai Chi trilogy, you can move yourself towards a healthier lifestyle. Thank you, Dan Tracy, Martial Arts in Motion.